Good morning, friends. Welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. Let us check what happened on Friday in the US market. So, US market was mixed. So, we have seen Nasdaq up by 1.1%, S&P 500 up by 0.7%, whereas Dow Jones was flat. Today, on Monday, US markets are shut on account of Memorial Day. As we speak, Asian markets are trading in positive territory, whereas GIFT Nifty is indicating kind of flattish start today. We hope that as the day progresses, in line with the Asian markets, Nifty 50 may also maintain a positive momentum. As discussed during the weekly podcast, what we have seen is that this week is a major event week where we will see GDP data in India and USA, PCE inflation data, one of the most preferred inflation gauge by US Fed. That data will be released in USA. India's core sector data that will be released for the month of April. Exit poll will be on Saturday, that is on 1st of June, as well as this is the last week of earnings season. In addition to that, we may see auto sales data that will start percolating for the month of May on the 1st and 2nd June. So, event heavy week ahead. Moving on to the results, so what we have seen is that a very good set of numbers reported by NTPC. EBITDA up by 19%, PAT up by 33%, above estimate number. We may see a positive reaction in NTPC today. One of the positive factors is that company has went on record to say that NTPC Green, its renewable energy subsidiary, is likely to list this year, and that augurs well for NTPC. United Spirits, premium and prestige and above segment has reported better than expected volume growth. Overall set of number are decent. Revenue up by 11%, EBITDA up by 42%, and PAT up by 136%. So we may see a marginally positive reaction as far as United Spirits is concerned. Torrent Pharma reported in line with estimate number. Revenue up by 10%, EBITDA up by 21%, PAT up by 56%. Hindustan Copper reported better than estimated number, EBITDA up by 22%, EBITDA margin at 40% as compared to 33% year over year. So better than estimated number on Hindustan Copper. Post March quarter numbers, we have seen a decent rally as far as copper prices are concerned globally. And to that extent, we have already seen a big run up in Hindustan Copper. So it may happen that today the stock may not react positively in the trade today. However, from a medium term perspective, Hindustan Copper looks positive, looking on the basis of robust copper prices globally. Moving on to the next number, which is Glenmark Pharma. Reported below estimate number, revenue up by 2%, EBITDA up by 27%, and net loss of 1218 crore. There is an exceptional loss of 447 crore in Glenmark Pharma. So we may see some negative reaction as far as Glenmark Pharma is concerned. Similarly, weak set of number from Kolte Patil. We will see a negative reaction as far as Kolte Patil is also concerned. Cochin Shipyard reported a very strong set of number, revenue up by 114%, EBITDA at 288 crore versus EBITDA loss of 67 crore. Margins at 22.4%, net profit up by 564% at 259 crore. A very strong set of number by Cochin Shipyard. A positive reaction may be seen. However, one has to keep in mind that we have already seen a big run up in Cochin Shipyard from levels of 1300, 1400 to close to 1900, 2000 rupees now. So to that extent, we may see some profit booking also in the trade today. So just be aware before taking a fresh position in Cochin Shipyard. Bosch reported a decent set of number, revenue up by 4%, EBITDA up by 7%, PAT up by 47%. And the recently listed DOMS, which is a stationary player in Indian market, revenue up by 20%, EBITDA up by 23%. We have seen expansion in EBITDA margin by 40 basis points to 18.8%, and profit up by 30%. So positive set of number as far as DOMS is concerned. This is a result heavy week, and as we speak today, many big companies like big, or we may say popular companies like Borosil Renewables, EMIL, Electronic Mart India Limited, Flair Writing, HBL Power, Indocount, IFB Industry, LIC India, MSTC, Natco Pharma, Nalco, NMDC, GMDC, Sumitomo Chemical, Usha Martin, Vishnu Prakash, R. Pungalia, and many other such companies will report results today. So there are more than 40-45 companies which are likely to report numbers today. The entire list of this result summary and the companies which are likely to post result is available in SBI Securities, the morning update report. You can find that report on SBI Securities website, Telegram channel, and most of this update we have started sharing on SBI Securities X handle, which is formerly Twitter. So stay tuned to Twitter handle also, and keep your notification on, so that you keep on getting a regular update on such things. Moving on to stock specific action based on news. So RVNL has emerged as the lowest bidder for one of the construction project worth 187 crore from MMRCL. So marginally positive as far as RVNL is concerned. Indian Oil Corporation, the company has acquired 100% stake in Mercator Petroleum for 154 crore, marginally positive as far as Indian Oil Corporation is concerned. TVS Motor, the company has launched TVS HLX 125 new bike with a 5 gear in Tanzania. So that's positive in long term for TVS Motor. Dr. Reddy's, the company's Russia-based arm, is in pact with Novartis Pharma to sell anti-diabetes product in Russia. Again, long-term positive as far as Dr. Reddy is concerned. GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited, company has commissioned its first green hydrogen plant under the National Green Hydrogen Mission. So that's positive as far as GAIL is concerned. In terms of stock specific action, Adani Port will be in focus as company will be included in the Sensex from 24th of June. That is the last Friday to replace Wipro. So that's positive for Adani Port and marginally negative from Wipro from a fund flow perspective. Hero MotoCorp tax demand worth 605 crore for assessment year 2013-14, 17-18 and 2019-20 has been rectified lower to 178 crore. So to that extent, close to 420 crore lesser outflow for Hero MotoCorp. So that's positive as far as Hero MotoCorp is concerned. Moving on to the IPO. So today there is no IPO which is open for subscription. However, last Friday we have seen a very good response to Office Space Solution. So the issue was subscribed 11.4 times on day 3. As the stock get listed, we will keep you updated on that. Moving on to the insider trade. So we have seen insider trade in Adani Enterprises promoter Emerging Market Investment DMCC has bought 7.2 lakh shares on 21st of May. So that's positive as far as Adani Enterprise is concerned from a fund flow perspective. So overall, it's if I have to sum up today's discussion, a very eventful week ahead. Many companies will report numbers. There is a lot of macro data which will come up. At the same time, this is the last week ahead of the election outcome. At the same time, this is the last week for monthly expiry. So a lot of volatility and a lot of action will be seen in the market. So stay tuned, trade cautiously. Don't go overboard in terms of leverage position or in terms of leverage position both as well in cash as well as FNO. Trade cautiously, stick to a quality companies. If you want to deploy fresh capital, stagger your investment over the period of next 2 weeks. That will be a better strategy rather than deploying entire corpus at one go. That's all for the day. Thanks for patiently listening to our podcast.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.